Good y'all, kingkobra35's e-bike adventure over here in Westminster, heading out to Costa Mesa. So for a while we've actually been taking the way to where you see Mile Square Park and all that. I do like taking that way a lot, but today I'm going to change it up a little bit different. So you see the trash is still all here, and this takes a little bit of time before actually that piles up more. So we've got 2 new subscribers. Thank you very much. Situation. One of the subscribers says videos are getting better, and just can't hear my voice. I really much a loud talking person, but I think it is because I need to talk louder in the videos, and the microphone is just the microphone that came with standardly with the camera, and that's another thing too. So you were saying to look inside settings of YouTube when I go on there, and they will automatically do it for me somehow. So that'd be kind of cool actually, if I can find out how to do that. I'll have to look around and play around with YouTube a lot. But I'm not a YouTube person that much. I just barely started doing these rides not even a year ago, and the thing I'm excited about, one video has got 700, I think 32, 33, and 34, something like that. Something like 730 something. That video was kind of amazing. I don't know if I could do this today or not, but I'm gonna try to do my best to put it cruising there. Taking a whole different direction area, and to where I'm hoping it doesn't run down my battery a lot for the trip up there. It might be a lot cooler, it might be a lot different, I don't know. It might be a little bit less traffic wise, or it might be just about the same. So I'm gonna have to head down this way. First of all, you would like to see that house with a million squirrels. There you go. House of a million squirrels, or just a place of a million squirrels, or just not even a million squirrels. Maybe just squirrels everywhere. There they all are, scrolling around. Okay, so I've taken this way before and done some videos before down this way. I'm just trying to see if anything's changed at all in these videos before going down this way. I don't know if they have or not. I think I got a video a long way. I'm not sure exactly, but here we go. Hey, we have to get over. Alright. Make it kind of fun for all you and me. I didn't know if it was going to work out that way, or how it was going to work out to get across over here again. I haven't took this way in a while, and it's just because it has not like really changed that much as far as I know it. And another reason why I didn't do it because that other street I take to get over to Mile Square is a lot shorter distance, because it's right there, kind of like right behind one more street over, and this is one more street in, which is Hastur. And coming down Hastur, up to Harbor, and then shoot up Harbor is usually a really good deal for me too. I like this one bike lane over here. It's really cool. It's got some kind of blockage against it, where the only thing you gotta hope for is a car don't go airborne. Because then you got that curve there. So let's go ahead and make that prayer to everybody, and I hope I talking louder now. I'm getting excited because I'm getting more people viewing videos, and more videos getting viewed, and more subscribers, and more people liking it, things like that. More people checking out the videos by the night. Thanks for the 30 views last night in one video. That's crazy. I mean, one video, 30 views in one whole night. Not even posted up for like 18 hours, but 30 views is pretty much cracking. So here we are at Beach Boulevard, Hastert, and we're in Westminster. Right across the way is where they did a filming for Storage Wars. Beach Boulevard Storage right there. I don't know if you guys watch Storage Wars. The Storage Wars. And that's where he did a filming one time right there. They did right here in Westminster, off of Beach Boulevard, at Beach Boulevard Storage right there. They did a filming right there. And when they had that filming, it was all blocked off right here. You couldn't even go across the street, a beach. You had to do a detour. This guy right here out in the lane. This is Corvette flag. So I don't know if you guys remember in the last past videos I went right here, and some dude had throw up on the ground. It's all fried now from the sun. This guy's got like all these vans over here. All the same van, piled up in his yard. Maybe one breaks down, he uses the other one. Then he uses one for parts. So here we are cruising down here, Hastert. It ain't that busy down here either. Ain't a lot of people walking around, but there's one section in Hastert I haven't seen in a while. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go down Hastert today and check that out. Ooh, look, the trash cans out. Look at it. So here's down here, and so the new subscriber, he lives in Orange County, so that's crazy. It's a COM something. I can't remember the whole thing. Dude, you live in Orange County. We gotta hook up, go out on a ride, because that's just something I want to do with somebody who lives out here. Check out the areas. See what's up. I know the areas pretty well. You probably know the areas pretty well too. I practically grew up around here, so that's one thing that's like super cool. I practically grew up in Anaheim. I know everything about Orange County, everything where Orange County should be in place with, but is really not in place with. And I know all the streets in Orange County. I went even days out on myself when I was younger, and took my bike out, but way before we had all those cameras, stuff like that, and everything, and YouTubes and stuff like that. And I would just put down any street and see where it would take me. And there were wild streets, man. There were some wild streets out here, over here in Westminster, Costa Mesa, Santa Ana especially, Anaheim really especially, Stanton, oh my, wow. Stanton's getting a big change nowadays. Point Park has gone back to old, how do you say it? Oh. Point Park in Beach Boulevard has turned back into its old self compared to what Harbor used to be on this old self. You know what I'm saying? If you lived in Orange County for as long as I have, even though the Beach Boulevard and Harbor Boulevard was the place for the ladies, do that. Yep, there's the TV set. Let's pass it up. I don't want to turn around. So yeah, that's what it used to be. And now, Harbor Boulevard is pretty clean. It doesn't have that riffraff out there like Beach Boulevard has nowadays. Beach has got a lot of the riffraff out there. So it's like beach and towards California Park area and a little bit of beach in Stanton area and a little bit of beach in Anaheim too, I'd say. Just a tiny bit, not too much. All the prostitutes are out there at nighttime. A friend of mine, he drives a bus, and he said, "You don't want to go down there." I said, "Dude, why?" And he goes, "Man, they're everywhere." And he's talking like now it's gone back to when it used to be back in the 80s, man, the 70s, and until the late 90s. I go, "What? It's like that again?" He goes, "Yeah, they're everywhere out there on the road at nighttime." And I'm like, "Oh man, that might be kind of cool for a nighttime ride if I get some more lights on the bike and go check that out." He says, "Yeah, during the daytime might be kind of cool too, even." And I was like, "Yeah, wow." But I like into that stuff. But to give you guys the scenery, yes, I will do it one day. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm going to start doing a lot of crazy Saturday rides. I want to see how it runs out for this little mileage I'm getting into the bike. I mean, it's got quite a bit of mileage on the bike, and I'm quite amazed how much mileage I have on the bike. I didn't know if the battery would ever last this long and go through this many charges on the battery. So now I have got 3,947.8 miles on the battery for the bike. So actually, the bike mileage is that right there. So I have gone out already numbers of charges. I don't even know how many charges, and drain the battery all the way down each time, which is supposed to be really good for the battery like that. So I'll get 3,975.0 now into the bike. It just changed by the minute, you know. I mean, right in. So that right there tells you I'm doing it really good on the bike. Video wise, I mean, I just have to talk louder. I know for a fact that's the trouble. And look for a setting on YouTube that he says it will do automatically, which is kind of cool. Thank you. Another new subscriber. I think he's from maybe from a whole different country, like China, Korea, or something like that. Because I looked at his videos, he does the same thing, just rides around. And me, I'm new to just doing the riding videos, the e-bike adventures. I'm pretty much old school, just doing music on there before. And thanks to my buddy I watch all the time, John Hicks, to say, encourage me on one of his videos. He said, anybody can be doing this. Just pop on the video, camera on your bike and just ride around and just start filming whenever you're riding. And just start talking about whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. I will definitely get my camera and I will definitely try this and see what happens. I mean, because like my music outcome is good, but I want more people to know, and I want more people to interact with, that I am not just out there to make my music and not interact with you guys and not do that with you guys. So that's what I'm here for, is interacting and trying to see of an entrepreneur that I am, that have been for years, of doing things. What can I do on the side of the regular job to entrepreneur myself out to make that cash that's undercoverly out there, waiting for everyone to grab somehow with videos on YouTube, and wait for everyone just to go ahead and punch in and bam, think it's something really super great, and get all this views and start making money off of YouTube. So right here, I used to live right here, but they changed the house so much. It was not even a house like that. It was a whole bunch of little small houses like here in this area. And I did not live in this part right here, but it was like this. You would enter one house in the front, and you would see houses in the back, duplexes, all the way around. That property was part of that old property right there I just showed you our first, with the big house. So that property and the property next to it, and that one, and this car right here has always been here for like, I don't know, it's like how many years now? Almost like 40, 50 years. That same car's been there. I'm like 50 years old. So it's been here. It's been there for like maybe 20, 30. Because I lived here when I was like 16 in this area. I lived right in this area when I was 16. And I went to Wilson Riley High School over here. And I was a 4-year cross-country runner right there. Actually, I can say 3.5, almost 4 years, 3.5 years there cross-country. And then me and my dad moved out of there and went to Beaumont and lived in Beaumont. Because I guess he got some kind of cheap deal with one of his jobs out there. And he had a couple houses that he had to go remodel and make look nicer so that people could sell them. And that was his job. He worked somewhat with Century 21 before they started. Look, come on out, eat. Before Century 21 got like really super famous, he worked with them of buying these into the contract with them and doing remodels for their houses that they would buy. So Century 21's been a big giant flipper for a while, and big giant real estate people they'll buy any house. They have one guy that buys the houses for them, and then they have one guy that sells them for them, and they have another guy that remodels them. And my dad was like a remodel guy. So he'd go in there and check everything out, make sure everything's all up to standard, make sure everything's fire code out, and make sure everything's working right, like that, you know. And then they would ask me, hey, can you do this, can you do that, maybe a room addition or like that, or something in the back, make it more expensive, so the customer can get this amount of money instead of that amount of money, and like that. He goes, yeah, I could do all this, you know. So that was his job. He would get these houses, and he would get to live in them while he was remodeling them. have to stay in these houses and even reject away from nothing and everything like that. Oh, man, they're going crazy on these electrics today, ain't they? These came out of nowhere. I always thought you expected him to come out. So yeah. Then right across here, if you watch some recent videos before time, I used to work right at this little grammar school right here. I used to work right here at this little middle school. And I was a janitor. I made around $800 some odd every 2 weeks as a young kid. And then I was trying to get a transfer to this other school, which is Westminster. Worked at Westminster High, and they after a while they gave me the transfer, but I had to work at this other school, which is another place, a little bit more up here. And I lived back in that house that I showed you, back in that area I showed you. It was actually packed in like those days. I was like 16, so that was different. This right here was never like this. To tell you the truthfully, I have never seen homeless people sleeping out here in their RVs. There's like 2 RVs right here, people sleeping out. 3 now. There's some cars in here. So when I was younger, it was never like this. People were sleeping out in the streets. Especially on this street here, Pastor. I mean, no one. So you got 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got 4 RVs over here now. Hey, wait a second here now. This RV up here was actually parked down there on that street by Muscat Park. I remember that one. So if you watch the videos on a little bit recently before this one and the other ones I've been making, you probably would see that RV down there on Euclid and Endry and kind of a little bit before Harbor. Don't know the name of that side street right there. I know it's on Endry, almost a little bit before Harbor. You see all that. So I don't know how this is going to work out today to where once I hop on the bike trail over here, get down there, I don't know if it's going to waste the battery more or if it's going to be the same. So what I'm going to do pretty soon is take this up to Harbor, cut down Harbor to just about the same place I usually take the bike trail from. It's just the hills are gonna be more, so I don't know if it's gonna cut down my battery or what. Going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 hills, because on the bike trail alone there is going to be a couple hills. And the only reason why I'm doing this because the street over there with that building where I got the flat a long time ago, at least I don't give it no flats. Yeah, where I got that flat a long time ago on the street, when they're building that, remodeling that whole building over there, it's still in remodel section. And they ain't done with it, and they tear out the whole sidewalk, and then they have detour signs everywhere. Go this way, go that way, and you're going around circles, doing this and doing that, just to get out of there. So here's here's that little bike lane out here I like. I love this bike lane. This bike lane is so cool. Only thing I hope is, you know, the car don't come to airport or the car don't slide into one of these little cracks right here of the driveway and gets you that way, or maybe like right here. But otherwise, you got like you're like boxed in that way. Certain parts of it, you're boxed in and you're doing it and you're going for it. So you people are liking this 360 view, huh? The 360 view is cool. I like it myself. That's why I do it this way. And today is the very first day. I'm announcing this right now. Today is the very first day I am recording in 4K. A friend of mine said it would be choppy. Another friend of mine said, dude, no one's using the standard no more and all that. They're all using 4K now. So here goes your 4K. Okay, I'm recording in 4K right now. So that's the edge right there. It's gonna be posted up right there. First time 4K recording. First time using 4K on the camera. A friend of mine said it would be choppy, so let's see if it's choppy, man. Let's see what it is, you know, how it looks. When I turned it on, it didn't look too choppy. It looked pretty much good and standard. I usually use the regular standard 1080 or 1020 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to do. I usually use the regular standard, you know, and I was like, okay, I can do 4K, no problem. My buddy, I was like, man, it ain't gonna change one bit. I guarantee that. So we will find out if it is gonna change my views or not. I mean, I started off taking the same streets that I used to take, and just doing 4K now. So I did the regular standard. I even did 720 when I very first started. I tried 720 for a while, and did like one post in 720. That was a good I don't know, videos back when I first started. You can see if you go all the way down to the bottom, when I first started all these recordings for the e-bike adventures, you'll see one of them is 720. And I was testing with that one and everything. Then I had one I was testing with the camera of my phone. I have another phone that I can do that with. And then I would have to wait to go home and throw on the Wi-Fi and YouTube it that way, which could be a possibility still that I might do, or that I might not. You don't know, because I have something planned for something really cool. If I can get a hold of some cash and go get the glasses and all these other stuff I want to get. And then I have some way I'm going to hook up. I'm doing live streaming on the bike rides. Alright, see, this is what I mean. It's not that much activity down here with people walking around. That's why I was taking and doing a lot of Bolsa videos and videos down to Mile Square Park. There's a lot more activity, a lot more people walking around, a lot more things to see for you guys. That's why I was taking out. So did last time. He came down so far and tapped my helmet. So I just need to talk a little louder into the microphone, have the microphone situated right, get a lot of static out of the way, and I believe that's the whole prerogative. And look for this new revolution thing that they've got going on for YouTube.